So the important thing is, Sri Lanka having already qualified for the finals, would they want to experiment if they win the toss by batting first and seeing how their bowlers bowl with a wet ball in this game, because this is an inconsequential game for them. But it still is going to be a game where there'll be lots of runs scored, probably in the region of 600, because there, that boundary is a much shorter boundary than that one. So this boundary is definitely going to be peppered by the batsmen. So the spinners won't have it easy if they're going to bowl from this end to the left-handers, or the off-spinners bowling from this end to the right-handers. It's not going to be easy. I think it's still going to be a very good pitch to bat on. Still going to be plenty of runs in it. The bowlers might get just a little bit of help, as I said, with that grass. But really, this is still a batsman's pitch.
It's probably the right thing to do for us to try and see how our bowlers stand up under, with the wet ball. It gives us an opportunity to really see whether, what else we can do when it comes to the final. Winning is important, and that's what we're going to try to do today as well. But at the same time, get prepared.
Pretty obvious that with the Sri Lankan team, already into the final, they would have opted to bat first, because they'll have a look as to how difficult it is to bowl with the wet ball, because the finals, you never know, the toss can go either ways. So it's good for us, we got the thing that we wanted, fielding first. So it's a good opportunity for the bowlers. If they have the skill, and if they can bowl line and length, it will be good for them.
Shown a lot of promise in domestic cricket, Sudeep Tyagi.
Bowlers got, or rather, that Sudeep Tyagi coming in and picking up a fine wicket there first up.
I mean, that is something, the area that the bowlers being worrying Mukul Taranga. Of course, Dilshan was in his own world, getting runs at ease, playing shots through the line, and when it's short, and he played those some touch shots which I really liked. It's really coming off from a confident man.
Yeah, I mean, whatever kind of boundaries that you seem to get in the entire Sri Lankan innings flowed through in the first few overs until the point in time that somebody like Dilshan was out there in the middle.
They aired in length and line, I guess. Both Srishant and Sudeep were guilty of either bowling a little too short or pitching it a little too up and providing width to the batsman. This was one of those pitched up deliveries from Sudeep. But then Zahir came in, just took a little bit of time to settle down, and then this happened.
Oh, that was a good catch from Gautam Gambhir at that gully area. Zahir was brought in to get some kind of an effect, and he was absolutely outstanding on the day.
Fantastic spell by Zahir, and the shot that Dilshan got out, I thought he lost a bit of control, and catching one of those from a gully position is not easy. And
this is the length that has disturbed Jayawardene more often in the past, isn't it? And then once Jayawardene went in, Srishant was brought back into the attack. Wickets seem to fall at regular intervals.
Samanagira has this habit of walking cross, and this time around, if you don't really hit it, you're a candidate for LBW, and that's what happened. This was poor running because it was there was never a run there actually, and he was running for everything.
Yeah, but a good throw from Dinesh Karthik. One bounce straight into the hands of Zahir Khan.
That was good, and the other part is Zahir Khan being behind the stumps is a very good point there.
Yes, and then of course you still had only one man. You could see that very clearly. There was only one man who was trying to get those runs, and then you had Pereira, who seemed to begin all right. There were quite a few runs here and there, but this was once again a story in itself, something that has been missing from that Indian cap. Outstanding catch.
A great catch, but an outstanding catch actually from Yuvraj. But Pereira seemed to have only one gear in his batting. It's just attack and attack. So this time around, you needed a different kind of approach, which really didn't happen.
It boils down to inexperience, I guess. I mean, he can't be batting for only 17 balls after all, and it's a great opportunity for him. And unfortunate, Randy made use of it, use of the opportunity that he was presented with, and he made his first 50.
Yeah, he made his first 50, and of course you had Kumar Sangakkara going all right at the other end. The captain going on to score a fine half century. He knew it was out, wasn't it? He knew. You could sense that.
I mean, yeah, when the ball goes towards the best field, obviously that Indian camp, you wouldn't have too much hope anyway.
Suraj shone pretty brightly today for Sri Lanka, but unfortunately it wasn't enough, because once you have got 7 batsmen back in the hut, you can post a respectable total, but respectable total on this track would have been close to 300.
Yeah, this is why Sri Lanka sent in Suraj before Pereira in one of the previous occasions, because he has the ability to bat. He can grab the innings, and this 50 is going to do wonders for his career.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. As Marwan is talking about individually, yes, Suraj Randi will be extremely pleased about the fact, but and maybe from a Sri Lankan perspective, that individuality augurs well for the future. But this big gamble that the Sri Lankans took in order to make sure that they batted first haven't paid off. At least that's the circumstantial evidence that we have got at the moment. Amit Mishra coming into the batting power play, flighted the ball beautifully. He did a very, very good job as well. Kumar Sangakkara won the toss and decided he was going to bat, but I don't think too many people heard that in the Sri Lankan dressing room, because Sri Lanka eventually had been bowled out for 213 in just over 46 overs. The captain himself scoring a half century, a fine one at that, and then you had to wait all the way till Randeep came in and gave some respectability to the total.
That's through. He's so strong, square of the wicket on the offside. Better timing this time, straying in line. Karthik thinks he's timed it well enough for a 4. Once again, he's even better, using the depth of the crease and punching it.
Karthik.
Another one.
Spinners. Oh, stick edge. Will it go to the boundary? Yes, no problems.
Yes, 10 overs first slip. Got a hand to it. It's gone fine, will be more runs.
Lovely shot, clipped off his legs. And race away to the boundary. Bonus point as well. Oh, lovely shot. That's the best of the lot. That really is a good shot because it's optimum timing. Superb placement. It's a packed offside field. There are men everywhere square of the wicket, and he's still found the gap. Got him! Finally!
He made room for himself and played it in the gap backward of point, and that's 1 run. Takes Gautam Gambhir to a very well compiled 50 runs. Split away, and as we put up that little bit of information, they've got a boundary. And both the balls he's bowled in this over have been down the leg side, and that one has been punished. Gambhir down the wicket, blasts this one through the covers, and rockets away over this green outfield at Mirpur Stadium for 4 runs. Again guiding that
6. Everything went into a different spin altogether. Lovely shot there. Chipped in the air. Soft dismissal this. That's a very good shot. This really is a good shot because he's picked the length up quickly. He's drilled that through the offside. Reaches a half century as well, so his consistent run continues. Lovely shot. Four more.
Back, they're going so well.
And that's it. That's a win for India. Another full toss and played quietly down to the long on position.
All too easy for India. They got off to a flying start through Karthik, who made 40 deliveries for his 48. Then Gambhir made 71. He worked hard for his runs. Kohli and Yuvraj Singh were there at the end. India getting to their target in just 32.4 overs.
That is the match summary for you. Sri Lanka opting to bat first after winning the toss, dismissed for 213 in the 47th over, and India getting to their total in the 33rd over. India win by 8 wickets.